like in my island culture art, like a tiki art, is I don't paint anything that's supporting anything evil or unpatriotic or sorcery in that sense. I always make sure that all my images, even if they're skulls or they're anything along those lines or tikis, that none of them are on a negative force side. Everything is always a positive force. I believe in that karma. Well, what's interesting about being an artist? I'm often asked, why do you paint the things that you paint? What inspires you to paint the subjects that you paint or the technique that you paint or just the overall essence of what I am as an artist? I mean, basically, I live in Hawaii, which is probably the hugest inspiration to all my work. And, I've done tons of scuba diving. And I actually used to carve tikis. I have a whole tool chest full of these awesome carving knives that are getting rusty. But I still love to do it. I keep thinking, oh, this year on my birthday or on Father's Day, I'm going to carve another tiki. And I haven't carved one in about 3 years, but I still have the passion and the love of actually that 3D carving. And that's how I got into the whole metal art thing, 15, 20 years ago when I started actually grinding into the aluminum and the metal. It just started to be that form of carving. So it's really no different than having a chisel and a piece of wood. But the subjects are, every day I look at the environment that I'm in, and now I'm working from the custom motorcycle, custom painting era of my life, which was, people came to me often and asking me what to paint, and they wanted this and they wanted that. But generally I learned in my life what people liked, and so what they liked is kind of what I got good at. And so now today it's like it's been a development. What better skill is there to learn as an artist by being asked to paint so many different things? I mean, I painted everything from a golden retriever to a penguin to an eagle to a wolf to lettering styles to striping to graphics to logos. Everything was just a whole evolution of learning. And now all those skills fall into the subjects that I'm selecting now today as my choice. And so the choices I'm picking are the environments around us. Well, yeah, you walk through art galleries in Hawaii and you're going to see whales and dolphins and sunsets and diamond head and sailboats and palm trees. Come on, they're everywhere. But I still love those subjects, but how can I make them a Dennis Mathewson piece? That's the key, is to give them my inspiration. So I have a vision. I have my technique, my subject that I'll do, if it's in metal or whatever. I also love detail. I learned from the motorcycle and the custom painting part of my life is that those customers appreciated precision and detail. Come on, every time I had to paint a motorcycle tank, I had to paint it on this side, and then guess what? I had to paint it again on this side. I had to do it twice. What a great study. So I learned more precision. I enjoy using an airbrush and spray guns and all those tools, and I think I really enjoy the carving and the grinders because they loosen me up. I'm not so rigid, where that precision side of my life always kept me so tuned in to make every line so straight, where the carving side of my life made me loosen up and be more creative and free flow. So now my work is a combination of those two things. And so I think when people see my art, they see art. They don't see a reproduction of something that's, say, photorealistic or hyper-realism. I'm not into that style of art at all. I think people love seeing the human touch in a piece. And so that my inspiration is just the subjects of Hawaii. Sea life, marine life, water, volcanoes, animals, waves, rocks, trees. I mean, I get up in the morning and I see an awesome sunrise, I'm inspired. I'm driving down the road at the end of the day, I gotta pull over and take a picture of that sunset just in front of that one palm tree that's just gonna make a piece. I live it. So it takes time to kind of get it out there. But then the fun side of me is the tiki side. Mm-hmm. But everything, even in that style, is still a positive, good part of the island. All the tiki guys are all us. I look at them as self-portraits of me, my friends, my community, the moms, the dads, the kids, the grandpas, the grandmas, they're all of us, the workers, there's no
how would you say, anti anything involved in them. They're all smiling, everybody's happy. All the art is very positive.